France initially planned to acquire 50 Airbus A400M Atlas military transport aircraft. Nevertheless, the Military Programming Law, Loi de Programmation Militaire, LPM, for 2024-2030, which was signed into law in August 2023, reduced the number of aircraft that were to be delivered to the French Air and Space Force, Armée de l'Air and de l'Espace, or AAE, to at least 35 by 2035. The Ministry of the Armed Forces subsequently revised this figure in March, announcing a new objective of 37 aircraft by 2030. The total number of A400Ms ordered could ultimately exceed the original 50, particularly if France elects to replace its current inventory of 14 C-130H and 4 C-130J Hercules aircraft with additional A400Ms. Despite these reductions, an additional 18 aircraft may be ordered because of this replacement. The AAE is currently investigating roles beyond tactical transport and aerial refueling, as the A400M's capabilities are deemed underutilized. The ambition is to develop the A400M into a true multi-role aircraft. The A400M's untapped potential has been revealed by operational experience, according to Colonel Bastien Cardot, the Director of Capability Development for Transport Aircraft and Helicopters at the AAE, in a recent interview. He contended that the aircraft could serve as a valuable addition to fighter airplanes for specific missions, particularly in light of the anticipated need for increased mass, the capacity to deploy large quantities of assets in a timely and adaptable manner. In future conflicts, the A400M has the capacity to refuel in flight, which allows it to maintain a sustained presence over a region or to travel 9,000 kilometers in 12 hours without refueling. The logistical footprint is minimal, and it can operate in virtually any form of terrain. The aircraft is capable of independently flying at 500 feet, 152 meters altitude, even in low visibility conditions, a feature that is unparalleled for military transport aircraft. Its 4 TP400 engines generate 11,000 horsepower each, which provides it with substantial electrical power reserves that could be utilized to support future upgrades, such as advanced communications and combat cloud systems or directed energy weaponry. France is considering the possibility of equipping the A400M with weapons, thereby converting it into a heavy combat aircraft. Similar to the American AC-130 Gunship, this could mean equipping it to provide support to ground forces in low-threat environments. The A400M has the potential to deploy kinetic effectors, such as guided bombs or short-range missiles, from its cargo compartment or underwing pylons. Nevertheless, for effective weaponization, developing onboard targeting, surveillance, and intelligence systems, capabilities currently being investigated for French A400Ms, would be necessary. France has prior experience with such upgrades. The Transall C-160s of Squadron 361.2 were equipped with C-3 ISTAR, command, control, communication, intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, and reconnaissance systems. These systems included day-night optronic balls with laser designators and image exploitation consoles for surveillance and targeting missions. Furthermore, the SSA 1702 NITREP project is being developed by the French company Turgis and Gaillard, with the objective of installing a reconnaissance, targeting, and transmission capsule beneath the wing of an A400M. The AAE anticipates that the A400M will be capable of conducting missions that extend beyond ground support in permissive environments. Colonel Cardot proposes that the aircraft could engage in deep precision strike missions during important air operations, even in close proximity to contested airspace. The A400M would be able to conduct long-range precision attacks and deliver saturation strikes that are capable of overwhelming adversary air defenses by incorporating mass-produced, low-cost effectors. By launching cruise missiles and network munitions, the A400M could contribute to the suppression of enemy air defenses, SEAD, through offensive electronic warfare, saturation tactics, or the dropping of large numbers of effectors from standoff distances. As a heavy combat aircraft, precision attacks could be delivered worldwide in mass, on short notice, with minimal logistics, either as part of a raid or autonomously, by large armed transport aircraft. Colonel Cardot summarized, They would facilitate unforeseen aerial armament at any time and in any location. Nevertheless, he issued a warning that the transition from a multi-mission to a true multi-role A400M would be fraught with substantial obstacles, notably in the areas of crew training and operational doctrine. France is transitioning the A400M Atlas from a purely transport and refueling platform to a prospective multi-role combat aircraft. This transformation could result in the A400M being equipped with sophisticated sensors and missiles, which would allow it to conduct precision strikes, electronic warfare, and intelligence missions in addition to its conventional transport responsibilities. These developments reflect the evolving nature of warfare and the necessity for adaptable, high-capacity platforms in forthcoming conflicts. Now, do you think the Airbus A400 is expensive and C390 from Brazil is a better option? Let us know in the comments. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.